If you had to create a human, what would you put them through to make them tough? It probably wouldn't be a really chill life.
Time is so precious and it's fleeting. Minutes turn into hours and hours turn into days and days turn into months. And that's it. And so whatever it is that you want to do, you don't have time. Take advantage of every second. Don't allow yourself to get to a point where you're looking back at your life and saying, I wish I would have done this and I wish I would have done that. Don't get there.
Whatever you do, bro, don't give up. I know shit may feel like it's hitting the fan right now and nothing's going your way, but don't you dare give up on the dreams that you know you're meant to have. Your story could be somebody's blueprint. Just don't give up. Simple as that, bro. Just do not give up. One foot in front of the other. Keep pushing every single day. Take the risk or lose the chance.
Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. And it takes great courage to step across that line. The easiest thing in this world of ours is to stay comfortable. We are looking for people in our society who step out of that and face challenge.
You don't need more time. You need more focus. You don't need more resources. You need more resourcefulness. You don't need more motivation. You need more discipline. You don't need more luck. You need more strategy. You don't need more support. You need more belief.
The things you want to do, go do them. You win, you lose, you succeed, you fail, at least you made the effort. You should play the damn game. Play it. Play it with everything you got.
Deep down inside, you're a little bit scared. You don't know if this is going to become a reality or not, and that scares you. So what's the best alternative? Don't give your best. Why don't I give my best? Because if I don't give my best, I can always hide behind the statement of, if I gave my best, I could beat everybody. And you know it's not the truth. So you watching this, you got one of two choices, if you've said this before. If you really did give your best, and you became the best at what you wanted to do, is it worth it? Does everybody in your family benefit from it? So why not go find out? Because if you don't, maybe secretly you are so scared, you're just trying to conceal it by giving that statement of, if I really wanted to, I'd be the best, because it's such a warm, fuzzy place to hide. So now, answer that question for yourself. If you really wanted to, and you gave your best in what you're currently doing, where would you be a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now?
A lot of us out here are pushing real hard, but we're afraid to go to that dark side. In your mind, when you push real hard, you have this door in your mind. And a lot of us don't want to open that door. Once you open that door, you're in a tunnel. It's a dark ass tunnel, and you can't see it. But there's one thing about being in dark places. If you have the courage to stay in there long enough, your eyes will start to adjust to the darkness. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. If you want to push harder, know this: your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself.
I would say that not only do you want to stop being scared and do that thing that you don't know if you can do or not, but you know what you got to do is you got to start taking the steps now. Because when you're 18 years old, your life seems like it's gonna last forever. And I will tell you right now, it's not gonna last forever. And those years go by like a summer's day. And the next thing you know, you look up and you're 36 years old, or you're 44 years old. And that time's gone. You cannot get it back. You cannot get time back. So those dreams that you have, those goals that you have, don't put them off another second.
It was to remind you that you were born to do something great with your life, to tap into something in you that's been there all the time, and you tap into it sometimes. But that somehow you decide today, I'm gonna walk a little different, I'm gonna talk a little different, I'm gonna feel it, I'm gonna live my life, I'm not gonna wait around, I'm gonna outwork everybody, I'm gonna do one more. If right now was the final chapter of the story of the book of your life, are you satisfied with all the chapters? Or are you like, no, wait, hold on, don't take me yet. I'm gonna write it, I'm about to write the chapter. Which would it be? And if the decision is, man, I would like to write another chapter, I would like to get to it. Here's the good news, you get to. I don't know how long you get, but you get to. You get to write another chapter. And what I believe is that if you put your head down, if you get focused, if you stop worrying about what everybody thinks, if you start pursuing that person you are capable of, if you start competing, if you start doing it out of love, if you start honoring your family or the people you care about with the efforts you make every single day, you will find the emotion we're all looking for in our life, which has been there all the time.
You can hope, you can wish, you can dream, you can say you're gonna, but the reality is until you start stacking wins day by day by day by day, nothing's going to happen. The game is played one day at a time. And if you have the capacity to wake up today, go through the entire day, do everything you're supposed to do, be smart enough to figure out what the actions of a winner look like, and execute on those for one day, that means you can do it again the next day. And that means you can do it again the next day. You have exactly what's required to win at the highest level you could ever possibly win at. It's about stacking wins in a cumulative fashion over the course of time. And when you do that, winning is undeniable.
If you go visit the darkness that you've been running from, you'll have the opportunity to leave a better person. You'll have a better understanding of yourself. You'll have a better understanding of your purpose. But if you don't take that trip and the darkness comes visit you, it's a guest that will never leave.
They're not going to understand you, bro. They're not going to understand why you skip parties. They're not going to understand why you stop drinking. They're not going to understand why you stay home to work on a Saturday night instead of hit the club. They're going to ask questions. They're going to make comments. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to make you feel like you're the problem. And that's okay. Because one day it's going to become very obvious why you did it. You see something that they don't. You see a reality that they don't think is possible. You're trying to achieve something that they think is reserved for the lucky few. And when you do achieve it, they're gonna feel very stupid because they're gonna wish that they had spent their years chasing a goal instead of chasing a high.
Obsession beats talent every single time. I've never seen it in my life where even an extremely talented person beats the most obsessed individual who looks at their goals and decides to go after them with everything that they have. So the question is, are you obsessed?
Winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. Big mental thing there, guys. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make the arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after it, you give it all you had. If you lose, at least you try, man. I failed is 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. The reason why? Behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible. If you face your fears, guys, you will realize it's not that big. And once you face it, you're like, oh my God, man, I spent all this time running from it. It was so small. If I just faced it, my God, not only did I face it, I beat it back. Energy's never lost, transferred. That negative energy, that fear, is destroyed. It comes back in as confidence. You're like, what else am I capable of? What else am I holding my back from that I'm capable of more? What am I running from I don't need to? What else can I overcome? You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not taking the freedom. You're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be the f***ing servant, not the master, guys.
It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts and two-a-days. But understand this, life is hard. There are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. And my advice is to prepare yourself. That success and achievement come from overcoming adversity.
This ain't you, bro. This ain't you. You weren't born like this.
You've made no progress. None. You never moved. You might even be further from your goal than you were.
Hey, bro, I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot, you just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential because you one of them ones, bro. You special. And you weren't meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it.
Covered. And you're covered in blood and sweat and dirt and filth as you rise above what you were. And as you take the form of who you are supposed to be, you will see that in the very act of standing up, in the very act of fighting on, you will become and you will remain unbroken.
If you find a fear, the quickest, the easiest way you can beat it is initially, right when it comes in. If you allow it to sit, it will grow roots and start breaking you down, destroying the potential of the person you can be. Again, the champions, guys. It's not their potential, it's not their genetics. It's their perseverance to always show up, always willing to fail, because in failure, that's part of success. Success is not, a marathon of life with just ups. Success is formulated through failures, through facing your fears, through falling down and getting back up. That's what creates the champion. Success does not define us, we define the success.
You can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels. In each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset and a different approach. You can stop at that level, or you can go, I want more levels. I want more fucking levels.
Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually, you've been planted.
You choose your damn sacrifice. Because the sacrifice is inevitable.